So in this video, I'm going to be going over how to double your ROAS without even having to touch your ads. So yeah, that was Mustafa. If you don't know who I am, I'm on a mission to help as many e-commerce brands be able to 10x their growth and profitability. And one of the steps for me to be able to do that is with one I'm about to show you in this video. So let's get right into it. Now, everyone believes that getting a high ROAS always means you have to fix or make your ads better, when in reality, this couldn't actually be further away from the truth. And plus, a lot of brands actually, what we realize is, right, they focus on the wrong metrics as optimizing for, things like cost per acquisition, which it makes sense. You'd be like, okay, lower cost per acquisition would mean, we make more money or more profits, etc. But it can be deceiving. So we don't necessarily optimize for that, right? Obviously, we like to keep it low, but that's not what we optimize for at the end, right? And obviously, what you're optimizing for is what will get best, like what will get better. So that's why we actually choose to focus on optimizing the ROAS, right? So your return on ad spend, which is key, right? That's more important than your cost per acquisition, anything like that, because that just shows you for every, let's say, pound you put in, right, or dollar you put in, you make this much back, which is obviously what the most important part is, right? And increasing your ROAS requires you to do things other than just improving your ads. A lot of brands also think it's the issue of their ads, when it's actually couldn't be further away from the truth, as we've actually worked for brands. So we came in, take a look at their ads, and the ads aren't even actually bad, right? Like the CPMs is good, the CPCs are good, all of that's good. It's just the ROAS is bad, right? They're not getting sales from it, even though the ads are actually performing really well. And that's why it's not just about improving your ads, right? So in this document, we're going to be going over 3 things you can do to actually double your ROAS, right? And you're going to do that without even touching your ads. So let's get right into it. So firstly, right, we have offering bundles. Now, it's still going to cost you around the same, to acquire a customer that buys one item from you, as opposed to, a customer who buys a bundle, right? I don't know why that has a B there, right? So the difference will be, right, the bundles, of course, going to cost more because you have multiple products at a slight discount, right? Meaning you spend around the same amount, right, to acquire a customer, but you get a lot more in return if they buy a bundle, right? So bundles are actually quite heavily overlooked when like in the e-com space in general, right? A lot of brands have the potential to do crazy numbers with bundles, right? Have a way higher profit margin, etc., but don't. Now, a subtle bonus that I'm going to give is that you can even have bundles in your navigation, right? So you can have it as like a collection, etc. So people that are just after bundles can easily find them, right? There's actually a demographic of people that are just solely after bundles or deals, etc. So they can just go there straight away. Just like I already did here, right? This is an example right here. So you click bundle and save, and it'll take you to, this is just one of the bundles, but they have multiple. It will show you all of them, right? And yeah, it works quite well for them. So 2 is post-purchase upsells and deals. Now, any sort of post-purchase deal or upsell or anything else you can think of works extremely well, right? Mainly for the reason, being they just bought from you, they already convinced themselves to buy from you, they trust you, etc. And whilst they're still within that mind frame, you get them to buy again, basically. So they work really well in general. But here's 2 ways that we do it, right? So the first way is post-purchase upsell. This is where after a customer buys from you, right, you show them a product that's on offer, but only if they purchase it right there and then. So right after they bought, right, that is. Otherwise, they lose that sale. And make sure it has a timer as well on screen, just to build extra urgency, right? Now, 2 is post-purchase discount, which is very similar to, the post-purchase upsell. But again, you have a timer, right? But let's say it's 10 minutes, right? But instead you give them a unique discount code that you can only use for those 10 minutes and it's gone. So it literally is forcing them to be like, okay, I just bought, right? And let's say you give them a 20% discount, which is quite good, right? They'll be like, oh, but I can just buy another one, or I can buy something else that I wanted to buy on there for 20% discount. Within these 10 minutes, if I don't make the decision within 10 minutes, then I lose the discount, right? And obviously giving people urgency, etc., makes them make more rash and illogical decisions, right? So it works pretty well. Now, you can implement both of these together, which is what we do, and then make it extremely likely that the person that just bought from you will buy the second time right after, right? This is just like the bundles. It will increase your average order value and increase your return on ad spend, right? And the craziest thing about both of these are they're just subtle, quick changes that you only have to do one time, and they'll have dramatic effects when it comes to increasing your profit margins, right? Which is what everyone's after. And obviously you do that by increasing your ROAS, because if you can spend less on ads and make more money, right, which is what ROAS is, right, then your profit margins are going to thank you. Now, lastly, we have cart goals, right, and gamifying your checkout process, and I'll get into what that means. But giving people spending goals to hit in order to unlock things, within the checkout process, not only makes it more fun, right, because as you can see, it's gamified. You're like, okay, I need to unlock this, that, right? but also incentivize them to spend more to get more technically, right? That's why I put the quotation marks there. But this will not only improve your average order value, but also your conversion rate. And a great example of how this would look is just like this right here. Let me just zoom in quickly so you can see it better. As you can see, so you got spend 24 more to unlock 10%. You can spend more, you can unlock free shipping. You can spend more, get 20% off. Spend more, get 30% off. Now you can, as I said here, you can actually customize these. Let's just zoom out now. Right, so you can actually customize these. These can be anything you want them to be, right? So it could be a percent off discount, free shipping, just like here, or you can maybe throw in a free gift if they get to wherever you want them to get to. And this just incentivizes more people to convert, right? Which is what you want. And your average order value will go up because let's say, right, someone's right here. Let's say they get 10% off. They're like, okay, maybe if I just spend £10 more, I don't know the exact number between here, but if they spend £10 more, they get free shipping. They don't have to pay for shipping, right? They're like, oh, I can pay for shipping or I can spend more. So they're going to spend more. Maybe after that, they're like, I can get 20% off if I just spend a bit more, right? They might as well just spend a bit more, maybe spend another 10, 20. And all of a sudden they went from spending, what's this, like £6 to now potentially spending 40, 50 pound with you just to get free shipping and 20% off instead. So you can see why it works, right? And obviously, because it's gamified, people think of it like a game, right? People like to play a game, unlock stuff, right? Do stuff to unlock things, and this kind of has that same effect. So if you think about it from like a dopamine perspective, you can see why it works really well, right? Now that's actually everything. I don't know why there's this page there as well, but it was a quick video, right? And what I'd do if I was you is go ahead, take these and implement them to your site, but of course, test them, right? So with a tool like VWO, etc., test these, see what works better, right? What makes you more money, what makes you more revenue, what makes your conversion rate higher, right? Test all these, and yeah, but if, as I said, implement these right away, don't wait, etc., take action. But yeah, that's it. Now if you need help scaling your store, or help implementing these, testing these on your store, and there's a link in the description that you can click in order to work with us. And of course, that means, for full transparency, right, it is a video of your sell funnel of me trying to sell you something, so only go there if you want to. So you don't really have to. I don't mind if you do or not. But if you just feel stuck trying to scale your store, or if you need help implementing any of these changes or testing stuff, running ads, etc., feel free to check it out. But that's all for this video. If you liked it, there's a button for that. Comment any video ideas or requests that you have down below as well. And subscribe for more content that will help you scale your store. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end, and have a great day.